Would you rather have Nick Kurtz for the future or Roman Anthony for the future?
Yes. Wait, is that not? Can I not just take them both?
No, sorry.
Man, I know who you're gonna take. So I'm actually I'll go the opposite just to be different here. I'll take Kurtz in this one. I think Kurtz plays a less taxing defensive position, plays it well. I think he's got a natural power stroke, a short, compact swing. He's a guy that doesn't have a lot of swing and miss, or shouldn't say he doesn't have a lot, doesn't have like a ton of swing and miss in this game. Has some, but hits all fields, line drive hitter. I think that Kurtz is going to be a monster for a long time. I think he could arguably he could be the best first baseman in baseball next year.
Now,
because he already was for the time he was up this year.
Right.
Like I think he's already at that level where I think he just gets up in the morning and he's the top guy at the position across the league.
Yeah. Honestly, I was gonna take Nick Kurtz here too.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
You're such
was
a Roman guy.
I do love Roman Anthony, but we saw a full season of Nick Kurtz.
True.
Roman got hurt, and that's kind of a worry to me because that is a soft tissue injury. And soft tissue injury is usually like I would almost rather have a guy break something.
Yeah.
Right? Honestly, because it heals and usually doesn't happen again unless it's a fluke injury, right? Hit by a pitch, sliding into a base. Like I get it. But I would rather have somebody break something than a soft tissue injury because those seem to just keep popping up, right? It could be the first swing in spring training and Roman Anthony, please no, knock on wood, whatever you are, knock on wood. But the oblique could be an issue again, right? So for me, I'm going to take the guy that proved that he did it for the quote unquote, full year, his full opportunity, I should say. And Nick Kurtz. And I'm going to look at the whole package here too, because the A's and what they have developing out there is ridiculous. And I think that is a better building block and foundation for Nick Kurtz to succeed in than whatever the Boston Red Sox are trying to do in Boston. As crazy as that might sound, I think the A's have a better vision of what this team is going to look like in 4 or 5 years than the Red Sox do. I think the Red Sox are scrambling, trying to figure out what their team looks like for next year. The A's know. The A's know what they have for the next 4 or 5 years and what they need to do to get into Vegas and what that team needs to look like. They have a 4 or 5 year plan. The Red Sox do not have a 4 or 5 year plan right now. To me.
No,
I think they're scrambling.
I don't disagree. I think the Red Sox are stuck in between two different paths. It's the develop from within and try to win now. And they're bouncing back and forth between the two of them like they're the bumper bowling alley. They're just bouncing back and forth. Mm-hmm. And the A's know that they're not going to go out and sign a bunch of free agent contracts. So they're developing from within and doing that very, very well. So I do think that the A's have a better plan. Now, it may take the A's longer to get into contention than the Red Sox. At least, the Red Sox are going to be there. But the A's will get there at some point. Yeah, I do think, Roman Anthony projects to be a much different player than Kurtz. Kurtz is going to be much more of like a Vladdy Guerrero, high contact, high average, power first baseman. Yeah. Roman Anthony's somewhere out there between like a Kyle Tucker and a Juan Soto. Good contact, decent power, high OBP. He's kind of somewhere between those guys when you look out and project them. Yeah. Both will be very valuable players and very interesting to watch, but very different games. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Curtis, we're not completely biased Red Sox fans here. Like we are baseball fans, so we can look past our guys every once in a while here. But yeah, I feel like I love my Red Sox. I really do. But when you are scrambled in the front office and you don't have a clear plan for this team, it does, influence what happens on the baseball field as well. A lot of people say it doesn't, right? It completely does. If the front office is in shambles and scrambling around, The players feel it. The players don't feel safe, right? Because, oh, what's Breslow going to do now? Is he moving me out at the deadline? Is he going to trade me for something that they need or whatever? Where the A's are staying put. They are going to keep Jacob Wilson. They're going to keep Nick Kurtz. They're going to keep Denzel Clark. They're going to keep Tyler Soderstrom. They're going to keep Shea Langoliers. Like, those guys aren't going anywhere. That's 5 out of your starting 9 that you know for a fact are going to be there until their rookie contracts are over. Right? So for me, I'm taking the foundation that the Philadelphia, Oakland, Sacramento Athletics of Las Vegas are putting together right now. So,
yeah. And I totally agree. I feel like we know exactly what the A's are going to be. I don't think we really know what the Red Sox are going to be. I do know that Roman Anthony's a big part of it, just like Nick Kurtz is. You know, different players, different styles of play, but both, you know, this young crew, as we keep saying on the show, across the league is going to be extremely fun to watch over the next few seasons. Yeah. Just to see how, you know, see who lasts, see who doesn't, you know, see which of these guys flame out, which of these guys, you know, step up. But it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Baseball is in incredible hands right now, and it's crazy. So,
yep.